I'm going to do the Taurus energy reading for January 22nd to the 28th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. I was just checking my dates. All right, we're going to see what you may be struggling with this week, or this is going to be like next week, right? We have Ace of Wands. We have the Moon. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. What you may need to look at is Queen of Swords. The truth of a situation. We have Seven of Cups. And the Lovers. Energy's coming in for you. Five of Swords. Ten of Swords. And Justice. Overall energies for the week. Four of Swords. I feel like it's don't rush into anything this week, right? That it's just take your time, sort through your thoughts, sort through your feelings, decide what it is that you want to do. Don't rush into anything this week. All right, so what you may be struggling with this week is Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the Nine of Pentacles. That you're struggling with what actions to take within a situation, right? That there's a situation, you're like, I don't know what to do. I'm not clear on my actions. I'm not clear what my Nine of Pentacles is. I'm not clear to the best solution, right? To the best answer, to the best outcome, right? Whether that is trying to decide if you want to choose a new job, or you have a big decision to make at work, or you have a decision to make at home. Like, does it have to do with a relationship? Are you moving up the relationship to a more committed relationship? Was there a situation with this person in this relationship that you're like, I don't know what the best thing to do with this is because this person really hurt me, or this person really bothered me? Whatever the situation is that you're struggling with it, like you're wondering, what is the best situation? How do I deal with this? How do I handle this? What is going to work best for everybody? Okay, so we're going to get some cards, and we're going to look at this Ace of Wands, taking action. Okay, we have, you keep going back and forth with something, right? You can't decide because you keep going back and forth, or are you arguing with someone over it? They have their opinion, they think their way is right, and you have your opinion and you think your way is right, and you're like, oh, we need to figure this out, that you're like at a stalemate. You can't make a decision, you can't make a choice. We have the Moon, and then we have the Tower, right? Destruction. For some reason that word came to mind. This could be something that catches you by surprise. This could be something that is coming in for you this week, or it is something that has happened that caught you by surprise, and you're like, wow, I was not expecting this. You know, I wasn't expecting. It could be that all of a sudden at your job that you were given notice that you need to move to another office, right? That you're being transferred to another office, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting this. Or that maybe your partner is like, hey, I got this job offer over in this area, and you know, this different area, and we're going to have a long distance relationship, and you're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. I just feel like it could also be that you are wondering, like, why is this even happening? Like, I don't even understand why I'm having to deal with this situation. For the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Death card, and that is holding on to something, but it also represents the ending of something, but the beginning of something new, something better. I feel like there's something that's coming to an end here, especially with the Tower. There's something that's coming to an end, and you're not really understanding why it's coming to an end. It could be a relationship that's coming to an end, a job, an opportunity, something that is coming to an end, and you're struggling with what do you do, where do you go from here, and that, but there's something that's it's leading you in a direction to something that's better, but it's hard to see that when you're going through it, right? It's hard to see that when you're struggling and you're like in the midst of it, and you're like, oh, I just don't know what the good outcome could be here. Because in this, what you need to look at is we have this Seven of Cups, which is feeling overwhelmed, right? Seeing, oh, okay, I'm confused by why all of this is happening. What you also need to look at is we have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Lovers. It could have to do with the relationship, that there was a surprise, that there was a breakup. Maybe this person walked away. Maybe they broke up with you. Maybe they sprung a surprise on you, right? That maybe they have to leave. They got a job transfer, or there's a sick family member and they're like, well, I have to go live with this person for a while. You know, whatever this thing is to do with a relationship that is a surprise. But you have to look at, okay, how do I get through this, right? What's the truth of the situation? How do I really feel about what's going on here? And what is it that I need to do here to get this relationship back on track, right? Or to work on things. So Queen of Swords, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's looking at the history of this situation to see what has gone on. I feel like it's taking some time out to think about it, because our overall energy was the Four of Swords, and that's not rushing into anything. This surprise, this Tower and this Moon that is either sprung on you or is about to be sprung on you this week, I feel like don't have that knee-jerk reaction and react to it right away. I feel like it's kind of take that step back, right? And take your time before you make a move. Just take your time before you make a move, because I feel like if you rush into it, I feel that it may create more problems, and then you have that to deal with along with this original situation. The card that's underneath this Four of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles, and that's that slow, steady progress to positive things. And the card underneath that is the Fool. So I feel like you have a new beginning here, and I feel like there's a fresh start for you, but I feel like it's something that don't rush into it. Take your time to react to this, right? Don't have that knee-jerk reaction where you just react, or you say things, or you do things, and then you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Because when you have time for it to go by, you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that, right? Think before you act. That's what I kind of think before you act. Right? Perfect. Think before you act. That was the card that came out. Four of Swords again. Think before you act, right? Take some time out to process this information, this situation that has happened here, right? Take some time to think about that first. With the Lovers, I feel like there's going to be a disconnect with someone, a relationship, someone around you. I don't know if it's a breakup or not. I'm not really sure if that's what this is, but I feel like there's some sort of separation between you and that person, because we have the Five of Pentacles with the Lovers, and I feel like there could be that disconnect between the two of you, that there needs to be some communication to work on. I wanted to pull one more card. I felt like there was another one that wanted to come out, and then we have the World card. So I do feel that this is going to work out. I do feel that it's going to work out. This may be a new relationship that's coming in for you, or it's working on this one here where there's kind of a blow up, a separation between you and that person. Like I said, it could be that they have a job opportunity or business, a long-term business contract or family member where there's going to be that separation. Or maybe it's just that person needs some time apart, right? Or maybe you need time apart to figure out this relationship. Time apart from this Lovers card, but I feel like it has its advantages. Like there's a lot of positive things that come from this. It could just be that you're in a relationship and you're not really sure how you're feeling about this relationship or where you want this relationship to go, and you're like, you know what, I think I need some time apart. Let's just take a little break and let's just kind of really look within to find out what we're thinking and what we're feeling within this relationship, and what is the best thing for both of us, right? What is that Nine of Pentacles that is best for us? And I feel like this relationship is definitely changing, but it's something that is going to take time, and to not rush into it. All right, I'm going to stop the reading here. We have the future energies, which is the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Justice card. So it is not letting what other people have to say affect you, and to walk away from something, right? And taking that break. It could be you walking away from this Lover's card, oh, I was going to say something and I forgot. Then we have the Ten of Swords, that this is, you know, it's an ending. It's an ending of something, but I feel that it's something that's very positive for you, right, Justice? Because it's in your favor. That even at the time, you may not feel like it is, but I feel like it's in your favor. So we're going to do an extended. I'm going to put a link down below, and I'm also going to get some oracle cards as a final message for this reading and for you for the week. So if you want to join me, just click on that link down below. And if I can remember, I'll try and put a link up here somewhere. I don't know. I'll try and do that too. Let's see how technically savvy I am. All right. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.